Hello and welcome to Figure Skating Mess, the women's short program at the 2022 World Championships. Wasn't as messy as they usually are due to the Russian girls not being able to participate because of the Russian invasion of Ukraine, and the Russian girls usually bring the most drama. They are also the ones who are always expected to take the whole podium, so without them it was a completely new playing field, and at least 6 girls has a shot at getting a medal after the short program, which is really exciting and refreshing. But we have one clear favorite for the gold, and that is KAORI Sakamoto. She was on another level. Is she even from this earth? It was ethereal, her speed and height and length in her jumps. The choreography, the dress, everything fits perfectly together. I was on the verge of crying at the end of her program. All I had to say to her is thank you for bringing such a piece of art to this world. It was also so cute, her reaction when she saw her scores. She was like, is it me? Is it me who got those scores? And I was like, yes, it is you, and you completely deserved every single point you got. In second place, we have Luna Hendricks from Belgium. She has had a really tough preparation for this competition because of her suffering a groin injury just a couple of weeks before the championships. So it's amazing that she was still able to perform almost at the top of her level. I personally thought she was a tad bit overscored and that she probably should have had a Q on her combination, but otherwise I'm a huge fan of Luna. She has beautiful transitions. She's a very traditional skater. Her posture is a delight for the sore eyes, and I sincerely hope that she will be able to do herself justice in the free program too, despite of her injury. In third place, we have MARIAH from United States. Who would have predicted that? But her program was so emotional. I almost cried at this too. Her musicality and the way she so delicately handles every single note in the music was mesmerizing, and I actually believe that she deserved higher scores for interpretation and performance, etc., because that was simply breathtaking. However, her combination should have been negative GWE for sure. Like, she had a Q on her first jump and an obvious under rotation on her second jump. You can see that in the before and after pictures here on the screen, how obvious the under rotation on her second jump was, but she only got a Q and nothing on her first. And if that would have been scored correctly, that would have brought down her points a couple of notches. But maybe that would have been even out, in my opinion, by her getting higher points for her artistry. But those points are really crucial, because just within 1 point behind her, we have 2 skaters. Young Yu from Korea and Alyssa Liu from United States. Both of these girls have a triple axel in the arsenal, but neither of them performed it, because it has looking really shaky in practice. And I think that was a good call to do good double axel with loads of positive GWE instead of maybe going for an unrotated triple axel with a fall. Especially Yang Yu got loads of positive GWE on the double axel, because that was forever in the air. It was so cool. And both of these girls are gonna have a real chance of getting a medal if they can perform on the top of the level in the free too. In place number 6, we have another shock. Nicole Schott from Germany. Who would have thought that before the competition? But she truly deserved being in 6th place because she had a skate of her life, and I honestly think that she should have gotten even higher scores because of her performance and interpretation, because the way she paid attention on every detail in the music was remarkable and should have been rewarded more. Then in 7th place we have Wakabahi Gucci from Japan, who I really thought coming into this competition would have been at least top 3 in the short, but because she has that triple axel and she has the most stable triple axel out of these ladies, but it looked like she was preparing for a triple, but right before the jump she decided to do a double or something, and it just resulted in a weird double with a poor landing, so she got negative GOE and now she's only 7th. But I mean, she still has a chance of getting a medal if she can bring it in the free, especially if she can land her triple axel, so we are really looking forward to that. But she also got a lower PCS than I think she deserved. That's always the case with her. It's such a shame because she is wonderful in skating skills and musicality, etc. And speaking about PCS, why not compare the PCS for the top 7 skaters at this competition? And here you can see that KAORI Sakamoto won every single category, and yeah, she deserved those high scores. Everything was above 9, but I also think that Nicole from Germany, MARIAH from the United States, and of course Wakaba from Japan should have gotten 9s in performance, interpretation and composition too, instead of just a high 7 for Nicole and a low 8 for Wakaba. Like, what is up with that? At the same time, I do think that Yang Yu should have gotten a bit lower in those same areas because I don't know, that program doesn't really resonate with me. Maybe it's the dress, but I find it a bit dull, which is weird because I know I can enjoy her. I enjoy her free skate, but this program, maybe it's the grey dress or something. It doesn't really bring me any emotions. But she really deserves being 2nd in skating skills because she has beautiful skating skills. They are so smooth and effective. Moving on to place number 8, where we find Karen Chen from United States. Karen has been 4th twice at the World Championships before. Last year she was 4th with 3 Russian ladies before her. So you thought, without the Russians this year, this was her chance of getting a medal finally. But then she has had huge problems with her loop, and in this short program she popped it, rewarded 0 points because you have to have a triple jump in the short. So it looks like she's gonna get right aside of the podium this year too, which is a shame because I admire her and that she does her own choreography, and this could have been her year with the Russian girls out of the picture, but then her body isn't in the best shape that she can do herself justice. Other good skaters I want to mention that I enjoyed watching were Olga Mikutina from Austria, who also messed up her single jump just like Karen, but she's so fresh and new and interesting to watch. I just love her style of skating. Of course, I have to mention Anastasia Gubanova representing Georgia, one of my all-time favorites. She's a delight to watch with her nice soft arms that follows the music perfectly. I also adored Ekaterina Ryabova's program. I am simply in love with it, this short program. I know some people find the music annoying, fair enough, but it brings me pure joy and happiness, and the dress is to die for. And we also have Lee from Korea, who was like a little angel on the ice. I also want to mention Josefin Taljegård from Sweden, who was robbed by the judges regarding her PCA score, because this program is one of the best this year in terms of artistry, attention to the music, energy, innovation. It's so unique and special what she brings on the ice. Nobody else does that. And she gets like 7s for that? Really, 7s? She's in deserve of 9s, like, or at least high 8s, but like 7, are you kidding me? It's so complicated what she does, but the judges seem to think that if you can't do complicated jumps, you can't possibly be rewarded for good artistry, which is bullshit, because it takes so much energy and focus to do those complex moves that Josephine does. But at least she made it to the final, and we are gonna see the Joker there. The last one I want to mention before I wrap this long video up is Ting from Taiwan, who I've never seen before, and she unfortunately missed the final by like half a point, but I was surprised. She's like 16, she was such a natural musicality, just beautiful overall, and I think also she was robbed by the judges regarding her PCS. She should have gotten much more, and that would have taken her to the finals. But that was everything for today. Let's see how the free program goes this evening, and I will see you soon. It's gonna be so exciting with like 7 girls who have a shot of getting that medal, and I hope everyone will have the skate of their lives.